Instant I turn my my internet off works. All right, everything good. All right, good. So today we're gonna be talking about a couple things involving. Well, no, just a couple things in general. Dang, I fell clean asleep last night, and I didn't even know I fell asleep until I woke up and like, oh shoot. um. Okay, for starters, later on I will be bringing another Horizon Zero Dawn video stream to the channel, so that's gonna be exciting. Um. Today I want to talk about a couple things. So let's go into invite only lobby so we can go get some more of this moolah. Finally reached 1 million. Thank goodness. So a couple things. And before we start doing missions and stuff, I'm going to go to the casino because I didn't spend last night. So we'll begin here. Um, from like the beginning, I've been waiting for if you follow my channel and for y'all in the future for y'all in the future who sees who who's willing to go back to watch every single video for hours and hours. You feel me? I'm like as you will see, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I love Mortal Kombat. You know, love the games, love the story. You know, love what they keep doing for the community. Try to keep them at least as happy as possible. Because to be truthful, a lot of people were ungrateful. You might say a lot of people are ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are ungrateful because when you have something good, and you in the crowd is, and some of the people don't see that as a good thing. It becomes a problem. You know. So instead of oh, there you go. I just woke up. Uh, okay, so instead of people, oh, they did a great job, hell of a job. Oh, I think this could have been a little bit different, but I still like it. You know what I'm saying? Granted, you're entitled to your own opinion. That's cool, dandy, whatever. But there's a difference between having an opinion and just trying to be the biggest douchebag of them all. You feel me? And there's a lot of those people out there right now. You know what I mean? When Mortal Kombat first trailer debuted, you know, people were already setting this movie up for failure. You feel me? People were already. Oh shoot! I brought the wrong vehicle. I didn't want this vehicle. But people were already. Oh wait, actually, I didn't. People were already setting this movie up for failure. Um, people were like, if it ain't,
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some
better,
wheels?
if it ain't better than, hold up, is my other car destroyed?
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Why is my Banshee destroyed? Oh, that's why, because probably some douchebag had blew it up as soon as I went to a job. Um, so, but like I said, people were already setting this movie up for failure. People
You're
were,
through to your garage. I'll get back to it then.
come on, focus, People were like, oh well, Melina's black. Well, this is what they started out. They started out saying Melina is black. Oh, it's gonna be terrible right off the bat because Melina's black and she's supposed to be Asian, such and such. And it's like, what? First of all, so I'm gonna name.
How can we help you?
I'm gonna name each problem,
Okay.
and I'm going give give the solution to the problem so we can shut all that shit down. Because as a person who's played the first Mortal Kombat game from basically from the beginning. You know, the only Mortal Kombat I have not played was Deception. That was the only one. Um, but basically, you know, from a person who played from the very beginning, you feel me? I just, you know, I
For
know
some wheels?
for a fact
On the spot.
what they were trying to do with this movie. And
I'll get back to work.
oh my god, I keep pushing the wrong button. Stupid me. So first of all, Mortal Kombat. This Mortal Kombat 2021 movie is an adaptation from the video game, not from the comics. You feel me? You can't compare comics to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's an adaptation. It's not going to be exactly like the video game. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
As soon as I can.
Everything's going to be accurate. From Kung Lao's hat to Kano's eye to what you call him, to Liu Kang fire and his dragon fatality, to Cabal's twin blades. You feel me? All that stuff was accurate as hell. You feel me? You know, they threw, you know, spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it. You know, at this point, I mean, if you are the person who sees this video, I mean, at this point you've watched it. You know what I mean? So, first of all, everything was there. You feel me? They put everything there with their own little twist on it. You know, they, instead of everybody, you know, getting you know, everybody getting their way through, like, you know, gadgets and, you know, to try to start this story off to where it should, you know, to where we can understand everybody has their motivation practically. This is how they portrayed it, and I liked it. It's like everybody has their motivation, everybody has their why, everybody has their means to fight. And the way they put it in there, they put it as the Akata. And each person each new fighter had to find their Akata. Granted, Cole Young, he you can say, a lot of people can say, oh well, he's the most unnecessary character, but he was very necessary actually, because when Scorpion wound up dying, he, you know what I'm saying, his bloodline had to be passed on. You feel me? And yeah, his, you know, his daughter being, the element of Scorpion's daughter being there as a baby, it's not a plot hole, it's to come. You feel me? Plot hole, in this movie, there's really no plot holes because they set up everything for Mortal Kombat 2. You feel me? This movie wasn't meant to be like, you know, shoot. You know what I'm saying? This is Avengers Endgame 2.0, you feel me? This was meant for a start of something brand new. You feel me? Give us a taste of what can be for four other Mortal Kombat movies. You feel me? Hiroyuki Sanada did an amazing job as Scorpion. Joe Tesla, he did an amazing job as Sub-Zero. Every character just did an amazing job bringing these characters to life, especially Cabal. You feel me? And Kano. You know what I'm saying? People were like, oh, you know, Mortal Kombat was a disappointment. It wasn't all that good. You know, I was like, so, and some of them were even saying it and didn't even watch the movie, because you know how I would know that is because a lot of them didn't know about the Johnny Cage situation. You feel me? They were still complaining about Johnny Cage. So that's how you know. That's if people say anything about Johnny Cage not being in the movie or coming in the movie, you feel me? They don't know. They didn't watch the movie. You feel me? So, you know, people were like, "Oh, it was cheesy." I was like, "No, there's not one part in this movie where I can say it was cheesy." Matter of fact, the only part I think, you know, that was the only part that people were talking about like that were cheesy was when Kung Lao did fatality on Natara, and he was like flawless victory. You feel me? That was the only part that you can say it was cheesy. You feel me? And really, that wasn't even that, because he did it so slick that you couldn't even really tell. You feel me? So the acting was on point. You know what I'm saying? People are comparing Liu Kang to the old Liu Kang, and it's like he was perfect fit for this Liu Kang. Granted, this may be all my opinions, but it's so accurate. It's really accurate. It's you can see what they're doing. You feel me? Like they put these featurettes and all this stuff just to show us that they did what needed to be done to make this movie as good as possible for us. You feel me? This wasn't a rush film. This wasn't a copy plagiarism tour deal. You feel me? This wasn't straight from the video game. It was something new and refreshing to a reboot. You feel me? And it was amazing. And I don't care for critics. Critics, they are the most biased human beings on earth. You feel me? They are. You feel me? Like for the people, the Mortal Kombat OGs are the only one who has any say in Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. If you haven't played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and you talking about you only played a couple matches in Mortal Kombat 11, don't talk to me about Mortal Kombat 2021. Please don't, because I'm gonna shut you down immediately. Because you don't know what about the story, or the fights were too short. Nick, bro, just to find anything. People are finding anything to talk about, bro. People play a couple games of Mortal Kombat 11 and think they know, oh, well, I know Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Until someone could tell me straight up what they could have done to make this movie better, don't talk to me about anything in Mortal Kombat, dog. Because at this point, y'all, some people are just being absolutely dicks. You feel me? Excuse my language, but that's how it is, dog. Like, it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? Mortal Kombat was a 10 out of 10 for me. You feel me? The only thing I could say that they could have done better was have more scenes of Scorpion in it. You know what I'm saying? And if in the show also it shows that a lot of people didn't pay attention to what's going on, because the Scorpion versus Sub dates back way at the compound in the beginning of the movie. It's before all the tournaments that's already happened. We've got notified that there had already been 9 different tournaments in before the movie. You feel me? And this movie dates back before the 10th tournament. You feel me? In the video games, if this is adaptation, right? So in all seriousness, this being adaptation, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna mimic. It's gonna be like the video game, but it's not gonna mimic its storyline, script by script, or storyline by storyline. It's gonna take very few bits and pieces, and they're gonna put them together. This is dated back when Shang Tsung when Shao Kahn basically sent Shang Tsung to run this tournament. You feel me? If Shang Tsung were to fail, Shao Kahn will eventually take his soul and give it to Kendell. Correct? You feel me? It's happened in Mortal Kombat 9. That's been the story from Mortal Kombat 9 all the way to Mortal Kombat 11. You know what I'm saying? And again, everybody knows in every iteration of movie, animation, cartoon, Shang Tsung is the one who leads the tournament first. You feel me? You feel me? This was not the tournament. This was this is before. Now since they stopped Shang Tsung from cheating, which that's what they were. Now what they're going to do is they've killed off all the people we know. Now you set up to where you bring in revenants, you bring in newer combatants. You know what I'm saying? You kill Sub to bring him back as as what's the name? Noob Saibot. You feel me? It makes sense how they did it. Uh, it makes sense of how they did it. You feel me? Because this is what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted to move a movie where it made sense. Everything they did in this movie made sense for the second movie. Granted, there was questions that we want to know, where did Scorpion go? You feel me? You know, will we only see him only a few times? You know what I'm saying? You know, which I expect those questions to be answered in Mortal Kombat 2 Part 2. So we have Sub-Zero set up for 4 more movies as Noob Saibot, obviously. We still have Liu Kang, Sonya, Jax with his arms. Kung Lao died, which he's going to come back as a Revenant, obviously. Um, then we have, you know what I'm saying, Melina, which she's going to come back as a Revenant. Pretty much everybody who died is going to come back as a Revenant in some form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? We got a fixture of where Johnny Cage is. You know what I'm saying? And there was tons and tons of Easter eggs in this movie. We've seen Baraka, we've seen Kotal Khan, we've seen Katana's fan blades, we see Nightwolf. You know what I'm saying? So many Easter eggs, so many Easter eggs in this movie that you can't even miss them. Oh, we seen Shinnok's amulet. You feel me? It's just, and people have the nerve to say that this movie was trash. Dude, you know how crazy these are not just Easter eggs just to say, oh, this is, mimicking. Oh no, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna, such and such, we're not gonna get to see this and see that. So y'all expecting a 4-hour long movie for them to reveal every last thing they've been working on? Hell no, I want more movies. I want more. You feel me? I want to see more. These fights were epic, dude. These fights were flawless. You feel me? You know, I think the other thing that caught me off guard was Scorpion's Get Over Here. I wasn't expecting his Get Over Here to be kind of like what's called Ed Boon's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, he did it himself. Because I think here, I think Sonata did that himself. He said that himself. And Sonata, he speaks Japanese. So I never thought I would love straight up just Japanese Scorpion. I never thought. He did his thing, dog. He came in, Get Over Here, and I was like, oh man. And soon from there, Scorpion took charge. You know, it's him, Scorpion, and Cole. You know, from there they worked together. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as Scorpion says for the Shirai Ryu, you see them work together, and it's like, whoa, you feel me? Like, I expected a fight between Scorpion and Sub. I just didn't expect Cole Young to be in there, and it's like to see his bloodline see his bloodline and Scorpion work together. You feel me? To free his soul. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? The reason why Cole Young is so necessary in this movie is to teach us about what family meant in this movie. You feel me? There was only one way to kill off Scorpion's bloodline, and that was to kill Cole Young. You feel me? That was they made that obvious to us. You know what I'm saying? They made that so obvious to us. And it's like you had you know what I'm saying? Cole Young couldn't defeat Sub-Zero. No one could defeat Sub-Zero alone. That's how badass he was in this movie. It was super duper hard for anybody to defeat Sub-Zero. If it wasn't then Sub-Zero was just killing folks. You feel me? You know, so the storyline between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, it's all right with me. You feel me? You know, it's obvious how you're gonna iterate them in the video game. You know what I'm saying? how does Quality Yang come in a movie in Mortal Kombat 2? We'll have to see. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna mix up the style and the uniforms? I'm gonna be waiting to see that. You feel me? Because honestly, I think this should mimic the game designs a little bit more this time around. You know what I'm saying? Um, moving on from that, Jax. He's another. I'm clarify another situation. From verbatim words from just various people who obviously don't, Jax, Jax, they nerfed Jax so hard. Jax wasn't all that. Jax, what did y'all expect from Jax when he came? First of all, the him versus Reiko, that totally go against everything anybody's saying about Jax when it comes to him not being OP. First of all, y'all expected a Jax, an army soldier with these beefy muscles to stand against Sub Zero at his best. First of all, like y'all really was expecting that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't sub one way out the other. So, granted, I was shocked. I was shocked but excited of how they gave Jax his arms because it was so different, but it was neat. It was live because everybody who has a Mortal Kombat symbol on them are granted a Yakata. A Yakata meaning it's basically how drawing their power forth. Jax had the power, his strength came forth. Sonya when she killed Kano, her mark transferred to her and gave her her rings on her arms. Um, Jax when he realized that he had to save Sonya at all costs, he was granted his you know what I'm saying? And Cole when his family was in trouble, he was granted his. You know what I'm saying? And Kano when he got pissed off, he was granted his. You know what I'm saying? So these Akadas are it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Everything makes sense. So Jax had to, you know what I'm saying? He had to be Jax. He had to lose his arms. You feel me? So if Jax was such a low tier character, why he was one of the only other characters to do a fatality in the movie. You feel me? Reiko with that hammer was probably one of the strongest characters in the movie. You feel me? And he just showed them up like that. You know what I mean? You can make fun of it, but in reality, it was the cool fight. You feel me? He did it. You know what I'm saying? He defeated this dude flat out and smashed his head. Like, you feel me? Literally, just smashed it together with his arms. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and y'all see that, y'all see a little of that in the trailer when he spreads his arms, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all, everything was crisp in this movie. It was heartfelt. It was thought out. It wasn't rushed. You know what I'm saying? And it was rehearsed. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys probably had to do this a couple times to make these fight scenes the way they were. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just your. It was way better than the '90s one. Tell you that much. It wasn't your average. Oh, karate, kung fu type ordeal. No, these dudes knew what they were doing. Like they can do it in real life. That's how good the movie that's how good the fighting was in this movie. You feel me? You can tell. You can tell these guys can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the effects were so dominant. The sound effects, the effects, the ice coming from Sub Zero, the fire coming from Liu Kang. It's almost like it was so fluent. Even Kung Lao's teleport. It was just so fluent. You couldn't even tell that it was you know what I'm saying? It wasn't clunky. It didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. Even the spear. The spear seemed real, but it seemed so. You know what I'm saying? It seemed so real. You feel me? And granted, nowadays, people
Okay, we're losing.
complain about too much CGI. You know what I'm saying? This movie, you can some parts, obviously you know what CGI, what's not. But there's some parts where you see CGI, you couldn't even tell it was CGI. That's how great it was. You feel me? And I'm not biased towards Mortal Kombat because I like it. I'm just gonna be truthful about it. This movie was not bad at all. This movie was not bad. It wasn't terrible at any points case in time. You feel me? It was what it needed to be. Was a startup reboot. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So all that other nonsense y'all be talking about, y'all, it's cool to have y'all pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? It's for the director to make it better. But for everybody to start, not everybody, because it's more people that like this movie than people that don't. But for the people that don't like the movie and just don't know the story as a whole, it's not cool for y'all to go online and slander these dudes' work, bro. Like, it ain't. You feel me? Some movies are just. Some movies. Oh man, that was terrible. Some movies are meant to piss you off. They're meant to tell you to, oh well, this is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like some movies are just woke as a whole. That was, oh man, that was, I don't know how I got that, but hey, I got it. What road he gonna turn down? So yeah, hold up. Let me see what road he gonna turn down. I'll continue. But some movies are meant to piss you off. Some movies are just to meant there to make you feel uncertain about things. You know what I mean? Like all these woke movies, seriouses like Batwoman, pretty much any other movie that that's supposed to make you feel like woke or something. None of that crap. This was none of that crap. You feel me? This was a genuine, thought out, well designed movie. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And it was fire. It people are always, these old heads are always trying to stick to the old way of things. Dog, if they would have had that old ass Mortal Kombat theme in this movie, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I would have said no. You need to try something new. You know what I'm saying? And then they, from their point, I would be, oh, they had to mix up the story to make they had to do the story for the new generation. Dog, nobody wants that old, worn out story from the Mortal Kombat and begins with them trash actors. You feel me? And granted, I'm not gonna excuse my language for saying they're trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm for my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is gonna enjoy movies like they were back then. Nobody. You feel me? All that. Oh well, they should have kept this, that, and third. What happened to this Liu Kang? No, first of all, they're old as shit. That's why old boy that played Shang Tsung back then, he doesn't. That's why he's not in the movie. That's why Liu Kang is in the movie. They're all old as heck. They're from the 90s. We're in 2021. You feel me? And plus, who knows how their acting would be now? You feel me? They don't know if they would have added a plus to the movie. Why is he going all the way up there? They don't know if they would have added a plus to the movie or a minus. You know what I'm saying? These guys actually knew what they were doing. You know what I mean? This wasn't a cheesy adventure. This of just trying to mimic the game for what it was. No, this was its own movie, and I can appreciate that because it shows that they can do their own thing without staring so way off the story. You know what I mean? Now, we got, so Sub-Zero, Scorpion fight, Jax out the way, Liu Kang out the way. So the next thing, Um, the beginning before the movie. Oh my God, I keep crashing. Why? Before the movie came out, for you people who honestly thought it was okay to to say things like, "Oh, he's Johnny Cage not in the movie because he's white." Oh, well, this movie's gonna be terrible because Melina's black. You people, y'all define everything I'm talking about. Y'all are exactly y'all just make everything I'm talking about so much easier. Y'all make it so much more right for me to talk about because you it's obvious that you people are not only disgusting, but y'all are very biased. You feel me? You feel me? When the hell was Katana and Melina Asian before this? You feel me? They're not even Asian. They're Adinian. You must forget about that. You feel me? They're not. Their cultures are not like ours. You feel me? If Katana's black in the movie, I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Because it would, you know, even if she's not, Melina's a clone. Melina's a clone. She's not. She's a image of Katana. Granted, Melina, she played Sissy. She played a hell of a Melina. You know what I'm saying? She played it out. You feel me? Like, she played a hell of a Melina, and I was like, man. You know what I'm saying? She looked sexy while she was doing it. You know what I mean? To be real with you, she looked sexy while she was doing it. She looked really good. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about how thick she was, though. Like, she was, you know what I'm saying? She was thick as hell. But that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? Melina, Katana, all of them were always like these sexy iterations. Jade, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I feel like some of these characters, knowing if they're gonna be in a movie or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say there's probably some Easter eggs I missed, but about the main ones, I pretty much got them all. Especially when they was exploring Raiden's temple. Because Raiden, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I said, we're unbiased here. You feel me? I say it's kind of 50-50 with me when it came to Raiden. Yeah, he looks cool. He looks dope, of course. But as for the actor, I don't know. You feel me? He was kind of like choppy at sometimes. Like, you know, Ray. You know, they try to add that element of kind of like jokey with him. You know, with him smiling. And granted, it was nice to see a different iteration of a good Raiden, which he was a really excellent Raiden. It's just he has some more proving to do for me. You feel me? You know, second one. Let's see what he does in the second one. You know what I'm saying? Graciously, I think they should have took some adaptations from his uniform in Mortal Kombat 11, especially the good Raiden when he comes. The good Raiden, they should definitely take some inspiration from that. You know what I'm saying? And granted, this is real. This is actuality. This is live action, so it's kind of hard to do. But I think they could have made his design kind of a little bit more tight, like Sub-Zeros and Scorpions. You know. As for Cole Young, I already know he's going to be in the next movie because he sent off. The fire. All the fires are sent off to find a new fighter. Which is Cole Young. Cole Young, you know, he quits his UFC stuff for his to go to Hollywood to find Johnny Cage. So, as far as Johnny Cage is concerned, he will be in Mortal Kombat 2, and they've already got the green light to go ahead because it hit a good high in the box office. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all people who think this is so funny, you know, oh well, you know, Demon Slayer came out. the same time as Mortal Kombat in the box office. Y'all have to remember that those guys in Mortal Kombat don't really, they're of Asian descent, but they're not really, wow. They're of Asian descent, but they're not really, they don't really pay attention much. Anime is discreet. You remember, Japan as a whole is bigger than the entire United States. I would not be shocked if Demon Slayer doesn't make $1 billion, $1 billion yen in their case. You feel me? Because it's so popular. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big anime fan. I'm a humongous anime fan. Pretty much any anime that you know about, I know pretty much. You feel me? Not every anime, but I watch a lot of anime. You know, I'm a geek. I play video games. You know, sing. You know, all that good stuff. Honestly, I can't get into Demon Slayer. I mean, let's get off topic for a second. I cannot get into Demon Slayer because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like it. You know, you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? You like what you like. You know, and especially when it comes to anime, everybody has their genre. For me, every time I think about Demon Slayer, it's just so boring. Yes, I know people are gonna hate me say that, but it's really boring. It's really boring. Like, it's not for me. It's not for me, dog. But for me, it's just not for me. But granted, it has grade A animation. You feel me? I'm pretty sure the story's pretty good. It's just, for me, it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason I feel like I just don't like it all that much. You know what I'm saying? And granted, don't take it to offense of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of anime there's a lot of anime that I like that other people don't like. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of anime that they like that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me, it's just not for me because I just, something about it is just not. It's not exciting, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen this before. You know what I mean? Although I do love when they use their swords and stuff like that and their different powers. You know what I mean? I know a little something. I've seen a little something, you know what I mean? I've seen a couple scenes. You know, maybe I should give it a chance. You know, a nice little chance. You know, give it a couple more episodes. Not just one of, you know. Shoot, I didn't mean to jump out like that. What are we getting from? I think, but back to the subject at hand. You would think.
Yo, can you be in my top 5 music video?
Hold up. Yeah, I don't mind. Shoot, that sounds fun.
All right,
I'm not the biggest GTA fanatic, but GTA is pretty cool with me. For the most part, it's pretty cool with me. I don't know what it was about that, like that one of my first GTA videos, but it blew. It
the song Back in Blood.
It garnered a good bit of views. I'll tell you as much.
Hey, I know we've got that other thing. You're still working on that, right?
Right,
great.
Where have I heard that from
I've got
before?
something else, something so.
Heard that before. I'm trying to. Oh shoot! You know, I need to. That reminds me, because when there's a lot of people that want to do stuff with me, when it comes to YouTube stuff, my social media is kind of messed up at the moment because I don't have Instagram again right now. I delete my Instagram, so I need to make one of those. Oh, jeez. Naturally, my driving isn't all this bad, but hey, right now it's early in the morning. I just woke up, so. But back to the task at hand, and I'm looking at that later, a little bit later. Naturally, y'all would see me stream in the afternoon because there's more people interested. You know, but then again, these streams become videos, so I don't mind. So, what you call them? So, like I said, okay, as a whole, Mortal Kombat was a 10 out of 10 for me. Forget the critics and the little bitty mob that just is so infuriated because they don't have all the elements they want in the movie. Forget them. I don't really care about them. And you get what you get, and it was great. And that's what it is. It's part 2 on the way, and hopefully a couple other parts too. You know what I mean? Not biased. I had my bads about it. I had my goods about it. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole movie, it's a 10 out of 10 for me because I know the story. I know what these characters are. I know what they can do. I know what they can do with these characters. You know what I'm saying? Including the new character, Cole Young. You know, oh my God, Jesus, come on. Say what you will. These people did their thing, and give them their respect for it. Because it is one of the best video game movies I've ever seen come to life. To be honest with you there, too. You know? Oh my goodness. So, we got that out the way. Part 2. I want to speak kind of on a depression situation with y'all. Like I said, these couple videos. I see that a lot of these YouTubers think they're such big of hotshots that they forget that oh my goodness, I keep looking down. Every time I look at that stupid phone, I crash. Look at this crap, bro. Like, stop calling me. So before we get into this other depressing little ordeal, there seems to be a problem with some of these YouTubers and these guys thinking that just because they have thousands of subscribers that other people can't work for that same hype. For every big YouTuber who thinks that they are the biggest hotshots on this platform, please excuse yourself.
Hey, boss.
You feel me? If you're that one to think that just because you have more subscribers than the next person, that makes you some sort of irrelevant in any other way, then you're irrelevant. That's why you don't see Rice Gun kicking around anymore. You feel me? He got his little fan base, and he's just not kicking around like he used to. You know why? Because he let all the shit go to his head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one to act or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be all throw a little petty party and I'm the nicest guy around, so subscribe to me sort of deal. That's what most of the YouTubers do. They act nice and when they blow up, they become their real self. Now, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've said some really probably offensive things, and I'm honestly, that's if you find it offensive. You feel me? I just said the truth about things that need to be said. You know what I'm saying? From racism, from women, from men. You know what I'm saying? People won't like it because it's true, obviously. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. You know? I'm not saying this crap just to be offensive or heartache. Man, look. If I said it, then there's other people that think it obviously. You know what I mean? I don't go off just the insight. There's very few things that I'm gonna say, oh well to. You know what I mean? A couple police officers walking down the sidewalk. You know, really? For a guy who's been in so much grief as of the last 5 years, I know what the pain that feels like. You feel me? So doing this YouTube thing is very interesting because Because first of all, people are gonna laugh at you. Obviously, they're gonna laugh at you. You feel me? Who are you talking to? They would say, "Oh, well, you get no subscribers. That's every squeaker's go to if you're mentioning your YouTube in front of their faces on video games nowadays." Um, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always gonna be an obstacle for YouTube, and the fact that some of these people don't appreciate, so their blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame because that just shows you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, but people whether you deserve it or not, people are always going to try to defend their crown jewel. You feel me? You think that EVP 445. You think that by now he'd have no subscribers, but no, he's still in the 2 millions. Granted, he's lost thousands. You know what I'm saying? But he's still in the 2 millions because there will always be those disgusting people that are just as disgusting as he is. You hear me? But the reason why there will always be like that is because they're behind a screen. They're behind.
Oh my God! They always have it in for child stars. I'm almost royalty. You can't lock me up like this. Help!
You're not calling Lester.
Like, OMG, you're here to save me? Oh, thank God.
That would be nice if I can call him.
What's up, pal? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Woohoo! That was totally amazing.
Easiest
More
$3,000
exciting than when I
you
won
can
that
ever get
award for
in this
best
game.
betrayal of a high school cheerleader.
Um,
Woo! I need
honestly,
to chillax a little. Do
a lot of you
dancing at a
don't
club
really see
inspired
the
me with
irony
my presence.
and
Your place
being
is Omega,
being
right?
a YouTuber and it taking
If
years
people
for
see
you
me
to
there,
achieve a
the
certain
place
goal
will be
and
the shit.
you to make fun of another person because of it. And
I
granted,
can't believe
granted,
those cops
I've heard it
arrested
all.
me.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to mention it
my
now.
Sports car. I
Is
only ran because the paparazzi were coming.
why do they do that? What in the
Those
world?
cops have had it out for me since I wouldn't perform at their dumb PBA convention. Bunch of creeps. People think I'm just
I don't
that
know
girl
why
in
is
the
it
cheerleader movies,
so
but
hard for y'all
I give
to
girls hope.
support some
They
of
someday
these
can have millions
smaller
of fans
creators,
and spend
you know
their
what I mean?
time
Because
creating a
granted,
narrative
it's not you're not
that makes you
obligated to.
happy.
That's cool.
I give a
But for
lot
you,
of money
you
away,
might as well
though.
be if
Like,
you're going to sit
I
around and
make
say
a
that
difference.
he's a nobody or none of all this other stuff. Because some of you YouTubers are absolutely y'all act like no one sees that bull crap. You feel me? Your fans does not the only ones that see it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
Granted.
think Tail of us would be here,
Let me
but
go
they
right now.
are. I am so excited.
Y'all guys need to chill out with all that stuff, man. If there's a smaller YouTuber and you see your page and your instant thought is, oh well, he's just a nobody.
Tell
You
the
know what I'm saying? He
bouncer
has
to
no
keep the
subscribers.
VIP area
So
secured.
what?
Lots of people
Help
are
him get
trying
there.
to get my autograph.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can both make money together if this is what you want to do.
In your car. You could totally sell it.
Everybody's motive is to reach it goal. Everyone who starts YouTube and who has a outcome or a goal, they all want to reach that 1,000 subscribers one day. All of them. You feel me? For y'all to shun and shame people just because they have zero views during a live stream or zero and only 15 views during posting a video on YouTube. You just say you don't deserve to have that privilege anymore then. Cause you're just like every other a-hole that don't appreciate nothing their mothers or parents do for them. you got where everything you wanted in life. Some of these people don't
Ladies
even,
and gentlemen, Lacey Jonas is in the building.
some of you people don't even have to work for anything, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Tony Prince.
All that before they were famous bull crap. No, some of y'all never had to work for anything. Y'all literally just came. Some of y'all even came from like places like TikTok and Twitch. Like all this stuff. It is absolutely infuriating to be a YouTuber, a smaller YouTuber, and you try so hard to like um bring this up, or try to get these subscribers so you can hit a certain point so you can get your stuff out there. So if you enjoy it, hopefully other people can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason why I really do it. If monetization don't come, everyone talks about monetization and all the money and stuff, man. That stuff, it comes down. It comes. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it will go. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's responsible with their money. You know what I mean? I try never to speak about monetization and stuff like that. I only have 123 subscribers. You feel me? People, the majority of people that see my videos, even if they are recommended, they're going to say, oh well, he doesn't have that many subscribers, so it must mean such and such. For me, that's never been the case. If I see you got a small gaming channel, you getting 15 views per video, most likely I'm going to click on that video, and I'm going to support it. I'm going to like it. I'm going to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I always do that. You know what I mean? And granted, I may not expect people to do it back, but that's my instant mindset is never to say, oh well, he's a nobody. Even if I had 2.5 million subscribers, I wouldn't say that, because I know that person is working hard. You feel me? They're working hard to get to where they need to go. You know what I mean? This isn't easy. You know what I'm saying? This is not easy. Even though I'm just streaming, I'm just like, as y'all can see, I'm just streaming from my PlayStation. I don't have a fancy camera, these big monitors, or this crazy fancy computer, or this gaming chair. You know what I'm saying? I have my trusty TV, my PS4 Slim, and a bench to sit on. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful because I have internet. I have shelter over my head, and I'm able to do it. You know what I mean? I'm able to get on here and talk my mind. And honestly, I've gotten a lot better at it. In the beginning, I couldn't stream and play the game at the same time because I wouldn't be able to focus on two things at once. But now, the more and more I do it, the better I get at it. You know what I'm saying? No, you got that out the way. The next thing, the title of the video speaks for itself. Every man, woman has a resolve, especially every good man and a good woman. Like I've intended to mention in every other video, um, there are a lot of things that I seen that I'm trying to work through, but I'm trying to not regret in my life. You know what I mean? And I tend to talk about this a lot because I never really talk about it straight up. I'm always beating around the bush, always taking the easy road. I don't take I take left instead of right, and I always skip over the details. And sometimes I can sound as though that everything's, no, not everything's my fault. You know what I mean? Which at a point in time in my life, everyone did make me feel like everything was my fault. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe it was, but thanks to a special person that I hold dear to me in my life. One of the very few people I hold dear to me in my life. You know, she's making me realize quicker than ever that you can feel sorry for yourself out of context, basically. You know what I mean? We chew on the past. We chew on the past. Chew on the past for because we always wish that we can go back and change it, but that's just impossible. It's already set in stone. You know what I'm saying? I keep wishing and praying that this, you know, everything will change. It's like I can't come to grips that things are just how they are right now.
You cocksucker!
You know what I mean? Things are how they are because I sat by waiting for so long. You know what I mean? And when you sit by and wait for so long, it doesn't turn out to be. It doesn't come out to be a good thing. You know what I mean? Just because now when you wait for a blessing to come instead of taking action, then you're basically missing it. You know what I mean? You're missing it. You miss it. You miss it. You miss it more and more every day. You know what I mean? Don't just wait. Walk towards it. You know what I mean? Wait. You know what I'm saying? Pray for it. Slow down for it. You pray. If you pray for it and you walk towards the goal that you're trying to achieve at that moment, it's gonna come much faster. You know what I'm saying? I finally realized what my mistake was, most of all, in coming out of high school, and that was to think that somebody was going to come by and just hand everything on the platter. Granted, everything's not my fault, you know what I'm saying? But
Fucking cocksucker! You're dead, puta!
granted, it's not all my fault. And there was betrayals. There was a lot of people who turned their backs on me. You feel me? But the part where I come in that it was my fault is letting it get this far. You know what I mean? I didn't know about the whole Stone Cold slogan before a couple years ago, where it's don't trust anybody. You know what I mean? And at that moment, it should have been the case. You know what I mean? I shouldn't trust anybody. Should have trusted in my ability to get where I needed to go, and which, in any case, I didn't really have any ability because I had no knowledge about the world I was finna go into. Come on, I'm a great football player. I know that. I don't like to brag about it, but you thought this is a guy who didn't even know what a scholarship was his ninth grade year. And I don't know if anybody else, know about that crap before they go to high school, but I didn't. I had to figure out the hard way what a scholarship was. You feel me? And everybody looked at me like I was stupid. Like, well, no, you know what I'm saying? I came into high school with really the less intentions. Like, I just came into high school. I didn't know what I thought. I didn't know what I wanted to be. I didn't know how I wanted to be. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what I just didn't know what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, and I never had the opportunity to figure out what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? There was no room, there was no room at all. Like, there was this is an anime where you get to pick a club and figure out what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? This is, the granted people are always, these teachers and these adults are always going to tell you, well, you have time. You always, you have some time to figure out what you really want to do in life. It's like, um, they don't really make it clear how you're gonna figure out what you're gonna do in life. And before people go off, think about this. And this is a proven fact because I've witnessed it. When dudes leave for football for college, rarely do you see them pick anything besides business, a business degree. You know why? Because they don't really know what they want to do in life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I said in high school. I said in high school in time. I said that I wanted to become a psychologist. You feel me? Granted, instantly instantly I was shunned from that. You feel me? They made an article about me, but yet everybody was like, "Oh, well, it's too much work for you, Kendell." You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't a workful person. Well, you must have forgot people grow, and when people grow and people gain the knowledge that they need to, it's different. See, I'm different now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 23 Thursday. I'm finna be 23 years old Thursday. And my mindset is the next time I go to school, I'm gonna be a straight AB student. You feel me? Because now I'm an adult. I'm not 17, I'm not 18, 19, 20. I'm 23 years old. When I go back to college, that's what it is. You feel me? That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a dean's student. I'm going to be the best I can be. This time, I will know what I want to do. You feel me? Mess that up. I know what I want to do in life. I know how I want to do it. Football is only just the beginning of what I want to do. First of all, it's only just the beginning. Granted, it's really hard to get there, you know. After pretty much seeing any and everything um in the world about how things work with these football players and NFL players, it's hard. It's hard to. It's gonna be hard, man. You know, it's not. It's gonna be harder than it should. I'm gonna say that because everything's gonna be hard. You know, but from a point stand, I'm no fan of NFL football. You feel me? I yearn to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But as from this standpoint, and to look at these fans and how they are and what they say and what they do, these people, we're NFL players are basically objects at this point to them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you mess up their fantasy football team, they don't like it. You feel me? You do something for your fantasy football team. Oh well, I sort of like it. You know what I mean? Granted, who gives a damn what they think? It doesn't really matter what they think. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, they're making way more money than the fans do. Obviously, but you know, this is the NFL is an opportunity not just to play football, play a game, play a sport, a game for money, but also to give the kids hope for the future. You know what I mean? No, I'm not talking about your average walk out for practice, sign the signature ball for the kids. I'm talking about all for the be all. Do you know what I'm saying? All for the kids. You know what I mean? It's all for them. You know what I'm saying? Because when they step up when they grow up in their generation, they need someone, an idol to look up to. Not just someone to say, oh well, he's one of the best in football I know. No, he's one of the best characters I know. You know what I mean? It's a granted, it is okay to say you want to be like that person. You know, it's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's also really good to be your own person. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't know about that person if he didn't have money. You wouldn't know about him if he didn't play football. You know? No one knows about me right now. Granted, yeah, they do, but they choose to ignore it because I ain't doing nothing with my life that they deem or deem fit to talk about. You know, I know when I speak on some things, I can be, I can be power. There's gonna be power behind it because it's either gonna do two things. It's gonna offend you because it's true, or it's gonna be accurate because I can relate to it. I can relate to a lot of things. Some things, you know what I'm saying? I can relate to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? The football world, I know all about the football world. I've been into it. I'm not done with it. Obviously, I'm not done with it. You feel me? I wouldn't be excited about life. You feel me? I really wouldn't be. I wouldn't know how to get started. I can't right now. I can't even get started myself. I can't get started. It's hard to get started. It's hard to find a job. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go on. This COVID thing. It really put a dent in time. You know what I'm saying? Man, I really wish they spawned me out here with the car.
I don't care.
And granted, I don't even need it. Um, a lot of people they don't know how hard you gonna. They don't know how hard you gonna work, dog. They gonna look at themselves and look at you and be like, oh well, you know. But if you're not gonna, for me, if I'm gonna do this NFL thing, it's gonna be for the kids, dog. For my kids, for the next person's kids, because they need to know that no matter how hard things get, no matter how uncertain your future is, there's always a way to keep fighting for it. You feel me? That's the lesson that I want to teach them. All this all this other bull crap is for the birds. It's so hard just to do stuff for children. You feel me? If you can't do it for yourself. It's so hard to watch how you are around these kids. You feel me? Since when the last time was it okay to be a negative attention for children? And then to avoid an argument, you'd say, oh, well, it's up to their parents to teach them to raise them. Yeah, that's true, but that don't mean be a negative means to the force of it all. You feel me? Otherwise, you're just looking like the enemy, Lil Nas X. You one of the main characters. You one of the main characters that implement yourself in the child's place, but yet you always talking. You the first one to talk about it's not your problem. You feel me? You can keep trolling people if you want to, but I promise you, man, you're gonna learn the hard way because somebody gonna get fed up. Somebody gonna get fed up with you. Somebody gonna put you in your place, and the whole world gonna feel sorry for you because you got put in your place. You feel me? Like I don't really care for most of these rappers and these. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, they're all a hindrance to what the next generation needs to be. Honestly. Call it what you will. I'm black and I'm saying this, right? I'm one of the blackest motherfuckers you will ever know. You feel me? I'm black and I'm saying this. They're a hindrance to most of the stuff we're trying to do, dog. It really is, man. All the money in the world, all the money in the world can't save you from being trash human beings that these people can be. What the hell has Cardi B, or Megan Thee Stallion done for any person that has the same skin color they have in these tough times? You feel me? Or what? Promos to promote this and that? Come on. Nobody really cares. No, I ain't gonna say nobody. You females follow that shit, and next thing you know, Alicia to dead end stripping inside of a damn mall. You feel me? You dudes follow along with the baby, and find yourself straight. There's only a couple dudes, a handful of dudes I know that can make it in the rap community, as we speak from my city right now. Couple dudes. Very few dudes, dog. The rest of them, they think they can do it, but they just don't have the talent for it. You know what I mean? Now, granted, if you show hard work will get you through anything. That's to be true. You know, eventually there's somebody that's gonna say you cannot do this, and there eventually will be somebody, and there'll eventually be a time where you will prove them wrong. As long as you keep working hard for it. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. I promise you, if you don't give up, all these Jay-Z, all this other bro, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Nicki Minaj, none of these rappers, none of this crap, none of these big money dudes they're not gonna matter anymore. Because you're making even more money than them now. And when you start making more money than the people that everybody looks up to for no apparent reason, then you're a force. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble. Don't brag about it. LeBron, I like LeBron. I liked LeBron James when, before, but when he went on show and was talking about he was the GOAT, then I stopped liking him like I used to. You know what I mean? Because I used to think that LeBron was the humble type. You know what I mean? He was humble, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. He showed. I would have probably said, oh well, he is definitely a dent in Jordan's legacy. You know what I'm saying? He's a force. You know what I'm saying? But when he went on live television and talking about he's the greatest of all time, you feel me? I lost respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I like action, and granted he's showing a lot of action. It's just now he just seemed like this cocky mess now. You feel me? This is how it is with me. Every time I look at him, it's just like, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just different. I used to really like LeBron. I used to really, especially when he played for the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? Like his first time playing for him. I used to really like him, man. This dude he was a fun player to watch. But then after that happened, I just lost respect, bro. I just lost all respect for him because I feel like being humble is the way to go. That's what the black community as a whole needs to be taught, especially these young dudes. You know what I mean? These young dudes need to be taught how to humble themselves because all this extra stuff ain't working. The only time you should get buck is when these white people hold a gun to your face, dog. And honestly, that's a death trap in its own because they ain't gonna give you a chance to talk. You know what I mean? They're not. They're gonna shoot first and then ask questions later and say their life was in danger. That's just how the world is right now. But like I said a couple streams back, what are you dudes that claim y'all so hood doing to make this a better place for us black people, dog? And I'm not just saying like, killing anybody, nothing like that. I'm just saying like y'all are the opinion, y'all are thugs and stuff, or what they like to call us. You feel me? We could be cool without having to be these you know, while having to be the thugs that they call us. You feel me? Some of y'all put yourselves in the wrong situation, especially when you think it's alright to sell drugs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how these people are. We have to avoid them. You know what I'm saying? We have to, because if we don't, then that's another brother or sister dead. You know what I mean? At this point in time, they're shooting at us for no reason. We know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 6'6" black dude. I get caught in the wrong place one time or pulled over. That's my ass. You feel me? Right. It's, you know, it's how it is. That's me. You feel me? From the same people that are supposed to protect and serve, they're not doing either of those things. They're to imprison and enslave us because they cannot control us. We've risen above their so-called expectations. You feel me? No. As soon as they realized they can no longer control us, that we weren't their slaves, that we didn't give a damn what they thought about us or said about us, they started to kill us. Y'all notice that? They started to kill us because we're alphas. You know what I mean? It's gonna be blood spill, but I already get the feeling that we're gonna come on top on this the whole dilemma. And myself, you know, there's always you want to make a change. Oh, go out and vote. My vote alone can't put a dent in any damn thing. You know what I mean? And I guess it's the way they see it. The way they see it is that, just, you know what I'm saying, if you vote for a different person, that is going to change the damn thing. In reality, if there's 3 people running for president, it's always gonna come down to the worst 2. You feel me? Because one person is probably gonna leave. One person is probably gonna leave. I'm saying one person's probably gonna leave or get booted out. We're gonna have. It's been since Obama left office. It's been like that. You feel me? We've had the worst presidents of our lifetime. And you may not think so because of some unreasonable, ridiculous reasons such as statistics. Because statistics don't tell you nothing either. Can y'all believe there's still people actually saying that people are actually still saying that, oh, there's black people are only police only kill 1% of black people. Can y'all believe people are saying that now? Like, people are still saying that. That's their excuse when you tell them that we've had enough. That's their whole go-to. You have Karen saying nigger everywhere. You have white people. You just have all these different types of white people doing different types of things. You feel me? And yet I still can't seem to see why in the hell or where are the white people that I'm not. Hold up. First of all, I'm calling this car out, calling it back because I'm not paying no damn $2K to get repaired. Where the heck are you? Where the heck are you white people that are supposedly the ones who are on our side? You hear me? Yes, it's cool for you to. I love when you represent the BLM. You feel me? That's nice. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to get on your people, it's time to get on your
baby cakes.
It's time to get on your what? Hold up. Oh Lord, not Legacy. What's up, Legacy? I'm just talking about our, you know, couple of the, you know, crazy stuff that's going on right now. God dang it, this car is so retarded. But like, yeah, but when it's time to get on y'all people, dog, I expect more from y'all. I really do. You feel me? Some of y'all do, and I'd be very impressed. I'd be very impressed. Look how fast this car. Hold up. First of all, look how fast this car is. Y'all be telling me that y'all don't think this is the fastest. This is one of the fastest cars in GTA. That's what y'all saying? Look at it's maxed out on acceleration. How much you get for this car? Hold up. 400. Really? So I wonder what makes this car inferior to the Tesseract. I promised myself I wouldn't spend more money on this damn car. I really did. But it seems like that's going to change as of right now because I'm getting a little antsy. Oh, you know what? I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I'm getting them. I'm sorry, I had to spend some money on it.
Not even gonna cap it. As crazy how it shows it as max speed on that Banshee.
That is not cap at all, dog. Because
But the Pariah can still smoke it, and it has not at full bar of top speed.
I gotta see. Hold up, I gotta see this. I gotta see this Pariah. How fast the Pariah is, because y'all talk about the Pariah and I beat the Pariah before, bro. Like I beat it before. Not maybe not with the Banshee, but from my knowledge, the Pariah wasn't all that. Like it's just not. Because every time y'all use it, it's y'all don't win anything. You feel me? Even if catch up is off or in slipstream is off, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because Kobe was smoking our tail with this car. He was smoking all of us, man. Kobe was smoking the ever living crap out of us with this goddamn on car, bro. Oh. Man, my car, man. I gotta see. I'm about to do another mission. I'm definitely gonna stream Horizon Zero Dawn later on. So y'all please be tuned. Please be in tune for that, because y'all I'm about to, that game is so damn addicting now. I slept on it for so many years. Dang, as long as this dang car wasn't in the way. I could have made that look a lot prettier. I'm so sick of hearing about that damn Pariah, dog. That Pariah ain't doing much, dog. The Pariah, as a matter of fact, unless the Pariah, bro, the Pariah, in any short-term race, and the GTO and the Pariah are the most cap cars I've ever seen, because in any short race they could beat you, but if it's a long race they ain't gonna beat you. They just not. Now if you talking about cars like the Tesseract and the damn the Banshee, now these cars people think that's cap. In reality they're really not. But back on the subject at hand, honestly, to tell y'all the truth about how I really feel about these, you know.
Get someone to race you in a Pariah.
Man, I try to race y'all in a Pariah.
Can you use your Banshee?
I try to race. Matter of fact, and crazy about this, I fully upgraded this Banshee. I just haven't put all of the other accessories like the maxed out spoiler, the other crap. So you know that stuff matters, and that stuff matters too sometimes. You know, so I've seen plenty of Pariahs, and honestly, as far as I know, a lot of people don't talk about the Pariah as much as y'all talk about it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, and a lot of people don't always use that car as much as y'all talk about either.
Algorithms place our ads
You know?
on Life Invader or what our Snapmatic brand is like. Nothing brings asses in a
Especially,
club like a fly poster.
especially the
Put ours up
Tesseract.
around town,
The
and we'll get
Tesseract
people
is
here,
definitely
all
not.
right?
It's definitely not going to be no. I mean, the Pride is definitely not going to be no Tesseract in no long-term race, man. It's just not. As y'all can see, I toasted y'all in with my Tesseract. And honestly, I sold it because I need to get some more. I need to get some more other stuff for when I need it. But other than that, man, y'all see how I was smoking y'all with that Tesseract. I don't even have to talk about it. And granted, they're not even. I don't even think they're in the same genre. All these. Y'all want to survive? Work with us. Oh my God, you know, that's the first time I've ever seen an NPC do that. Dang, I did not see that car right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, damn. Oh, you suck at driving in GTA. Well, blame that on the NPCs like to pull out in front of you every goddamn 2 minutes. Ugh. But granted, that was my. Oh man, I parked a little bit too. Why is there smoke right here? What's going on? What is it? Muggy? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is muggy. Imagine what type of game GTA would be if you had to do GTA RP or GTA mods just to get inside one of these little shops right here. Man, like everybody, they want to talk about putting time in game. Honestly, they talk. You know, we have enough missions and stuff in GTA. We have enough arcades. We have enough of all that good stuff. Now, if you're going to enhance this game, the way you do it is not to only give it that resolution that we need for it to be the actual game that can be this realistic game inside of a game. You know what I'm saying? A real life inside of a game. You know what I'm saying? But open up some of these damn buildings besides a bank or a gas station. I mean, if you could do it to those buildings, you could do it to all of them. You feel me? Make a destructible environment. Do something other than the same bullcrap. Because honestly, if you don't give the community what they want in GTA 6, it ain't gonna be a success. You feel me? It's really not. I don't know. There's a couple things in GTA I will never understand. For one, why in the hell? Who thought it was a great idea for you to have a nightclub job and signal for everyone to kill that person who's doing it, knowing damn well that y'all make it the hardest thing to get money in this game as it is, unless it's RP or 3 times money for some random adversity event that no one probably has played in ages. People, y'all go on Twitter. If y'all go on Twitter and y'all look underneath like a GTA post of any sort of kind, all you see is people spamming GTA 6 all underneath that post, and giving reasons why that GTA 5 is so dead. Honestly, the game isn't as far dead as you think. But as far as milking this game, they've certainly done a good job. Because honestly, if they didn't have the arcade games in this game, and a way to make money frequently, like what I'm doing now, I wouldn't play it. Honestly, because it's a waste of time. You know what I mean? It is because you're essentially just wasting time on the game that it takes that people on PC can literally buy. They can buy. You can work for ages, and all they have to do is buy it. You feel me? That's all they gotta do. And granted, PS4 and Xbox, they buy mods and stuff too, but that's for life. That's for a one-time deal. You can't mod like you used to on PS3. You know what I'm saying? Or Xbox 360, because they will ban your ass instantly. And some they don't even ban you. They strip you of all your stuff and let you still have that account just to tease you. But what they don't get is, I disagree with that. I disagree with mods wholeheartedly, unless they're actually trying to do good for someone else. The rest, there are too many broomstick guys in this, too many griefers in this game now. You feel me? There's so many of them now. They're like you. That's why I choose to be in an invite-only session, because you'd mind your own business in a public lobby, and there'd be some guy on the oppressor just to come kill you. You feel me? And we've all been through that. Oh well, the ones who actually play the game how it should be intended to play anyway. Just because they give you the freedom to do something, don't mean you abuse it. You know what I'm saying? You like to whine and cry about people killing you, but you don't mind doing it to them when it matters. And then Rockstar, they just happily allow it. And then when people start glitching their game to make more money and stuff, you get mad and you ban them and stuff like that. No, don't ban them. You know what I'm saying? You make it a effort for us to get money. I'm doing all these jobs, and the most I've made thus far of all those jobs is $5K. And granted, I keep doing it because, first of all, you make money from the nightclub. First of all, from keep keeping the popularity up. Second of all, your boy only got one car to his name right now, and that's this Banshee. And I wholeheartedly say, why in the hell do some of these cars cost the way they do? I get the artillery cars, obviously, the special cars, but some of these sports cars cost $3 million. I've heard there's a very select few of sports cars in the world that cost over $3 million. Very few, very few. I'm saying like cars that can hit from zero to 100 in a couple in three damn 4 seconds. Those type of cars. These motherfuckers, we gotta spend $3 million on them, and we gotta spend probably another $1 million on customizing and upgrading these cars. You feel me? And then if they put a damn coupon on them, it still doesn't make a difference. That little, matter of fact, that RC Bandito thingy, that little RC car, it costs like $1 million, dog. It costs $1 million. They put the coupon tag on that John. That thing still was 908K for essentially a race car, a little control car that can blow up. This car is the cheapest, fastest car you can get. And granted, there's a reason, y'all. There's a reason why I don't. And that's why I might just take them up on that cap situation, because there's a reason why the Pariahs cost so much, and this car costs like $700K. You feel me? If you get this a Banshee and you go upgrade it at the Benny shop, dog, it costs a fortune. Everything in the Benny shop for any car that can be designed in it costs a fortune, and Banshee is one of those cars. It took a miracle to get. It took a miracle to get to $1 million, dog. I haven't had $1 million since I bought my Tesseract, and that was a couple months ago. You feel me? You try to make this game as realistic as possible, but it's not like that. You know what I mean? Nothing like this could be realistic. You feel me? It has a realistic environment, but you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put it to where if you're gonna be in Blake terms, it can't be a realistic thing. This game can. This is why Saints Row is so good to people, because they don't try to be realistic so much. You feel me? They try to be. As a matter of fact, they try to be the opposite as possible. I played Saints Row. As a matter of fact, I have two of their best games. Well, three of them actually. I have 3 of their best games, dog. And what Saints Row is, its controls are way different than GTA's, obviously, because you can do all this supernatural stuff. But what they don't try to be is they don't try to add all this unrealistic crap to their realistic game. You feel me? The Oppressor is somewhat cool. I'm gonna give you that. It's somewhat cool. Me personally, I hate the Oppressor because as soon as a griefer kills somebody else for no apparent reason, and they get killed, they get killed by a heroic one. They first thought is to run to the Oppressor and blow you up, and you call yourself nerfing the Oppressor? No, hell no. You think that's gonna stop them? No. You know, I don't know who at Rockstar just comes up with all these ideas and stuff, but you're on the wrong side of the stick. Stop giving these dudes so much control, dog. I grind on this game to have some fun, dog. You think I want to be blown up by dudes who's on flying mechanical broomsticks the whole damn time? Hell no. I just be wanting to mind my own business and play the game how it's intended to play it, for us to grind on it. You feel me? I didn't get to level 107 just by mods or some bullcrap like that. I've been playing this game for about a year now. You feel me? It's hard, bro. Grinding on this game is so damn hard in public lobbies, man. In fact, you know what? So I'll give y'all the slight example of what I mean. And I'm gonna stay out of contact as much as possible. If I survive, I'd be shocked. Another day. Hold on. GTA Online is probably one of the most pathetic iterations of any video game on PlayStation Plus. I'll tell you one thing, because they give you entirely too much freedom to do other stuff, do the wrong stuff, and the what you call them, the punishments they give you is absolutely, it's not even a punishment. You know what I'm saying? That bad sports stuff, that is just, who cares? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really do nothing to them. What's up? What's up, Sammy Cruz? What's up? Man, I really hope y'all. I pray y'all can. Everybody's been saying safe lately, though. You know, I really do. Like everybody. You know what I'm saying? The good people, especially. All right, we're in the public lobby. So let's see how long we can survive. We're gonna do one mission.
Mom.
We're going. We're going to do. Huh? I don't know why it isn't loading.
Mom.
Hmm. Yeah, that isn't weird at all. Hate when that freaking happens. Stupid thing. Anyway, so okay. So we're in the public lobby. Naturally, it doesn't kick me out of that. So let's see if I survive as yeah. Let's see if I survive in this lobby because naturally I don't think so. I really don't think so. So I still got 2 minutes left. Really, come on. Come on, come on. I'm come on, man. 1 minute. This is the longest 2 minutes of my life. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what holds these people back from making this game a better game for the good people, but I don't know, bro. I guess they forget that kids shouldn't play a game, and that adults play this game too. More adults probably play this game more than kids, honestly. And adults are more mature than kids. Last time I checked, so sometimes adults just want to grind. So it's what we do. You know what I'm saying? If you're an adult playing GTA, you're most likely on here to grind out. You feel me? So Please give me something around town. More, if I have a truck or something, more likely I'm gonna get blown up, and probably my popularity won't stay the same. Like I'm be shocked if I don't get blown up on any mission. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the public lobby, there's not many people registered as CEOs. Not many people at all, and that alone in itself is a bad sign.
We need to do something big,
And there's people
something
killing other
theatrical,
people and
something
dying.
Vinewood.
So let's see if I can. And I'm doing a blimp, so 9 times out of 10 I will get blown up. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little blimp mission. Wow, really. So, you gotta realize that if you're just a person who don't get into conflict on GTA much, when people register as a CEO, there's 9 times out of 10 they're doing it. They're not doing it to grind. They're doing it to get the abilities it gives you. It gives you a couple abilities that you can use against people, killing people, such as BST. Forgot what its full meaning is, but basically it's something that you can use that gives you a gun damage boost, and it works terribly. It works really good, unfortunately. Explosive rounds, upgraded guns, revolvers, Mach 2 snipers. You know what I'm saying? Basically all of the new stuff to make everything stronger. You know what I'm saying? Oppressors, you know, like thermal, all that stuff. You feel me? Jets, all the stuff they abuse to get what they want. Some of them, and they try, and I see this mostly on Xbox. Honestly, it happens a lot it happens on PS4 too, but I see it mostly on Xbox. So, you think it's fun for anybody to deal with that bullcrap? No. If I can survive this, then I'll be shocked. If I survive, I will be shocked. I'll tell you as much. Where? Is that a yacht? That yacht looks small. Just gotta be careful with this blimp. This blimp actually goes a little bit faster than you think it does. After this, they're gonna notify them that I'm here. Yep. So, the moment of truth, guys. I don't know where any of them dudes are. And a couple of them are in passive. And then when you see people in passive mode, it pretty much signifies most of the stuff that you fear the most in this game, and that's just to lose money off of bullcrap people do. You know what I mean? And I ain't so stupid enough to do this, but I'm trying to make merely an example of what I mean. So if I can survive this, then I'd be fine. I'd be okay. But it's not. It's so common for people just to ruin, you know what I'm saying, a mission or do anything like that, and then they give you less money at that. You feel me? You get blown up and you get less money for what? That guy wrote. That guy flying, dude. What the heck?
Me.
Hmm?
Sub.
What's up? What's up? Hold up. Let me. Yay! I can crash this honestly because. Nah, I didn't crash it.
Aerial mo-
Really, that was an objective. Oh Lord! Oh.
Savage X Guy 69.
Club Penguin. So it wouldn't be uncommon for that guy to just sit over there and shoot me. You feel me? For no really reason, but I don't know. I don't know if he's really doing that or not. You know, he's obviously shooting. He's obviously fighting somebody. Or at least he would think he was fighting the police or something. I'm surprised I haven't been shot at or blown up yet. You know. Dang.
You still owe me a drink. You love it.
One gas station I didn't not that one. Let's go up here. Brother. Dang it! Alright, let me get that. Oh, this city. I think in public lobbies, the city is the worst part to be in. To be honest with you. I missed my turn? I did. Wow, I just knew I was going to turn into that. Let's see how far I can go. Pause, man. Come on. Whenever y'all see that little lag spike in the game, bro, it's the game. It's like it's the game itself, man. It ain't even anything that has to do with internet or anything like that. I swear people still doing that damn prison break mission. Whenever you have a chance to be great in life, take it. Work hard, be great, and just don't give up. Cause nobody ain't gonna always. Not everybody always. You know, they're not gonna always be there for you. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta man up and woman up and do the best you can do.
You streaming 116 minutes.
Nice. Honestly, if I stream Horizon tonight, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to play it for a couple hours. So.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I'm pull up with my knife. Don't try this in your local city. Put the money in the well. Wait. What the? Hey, did y'all see how you just? See what happened was, guys. He was already there when I got here, so yeah. Oh my God, they pulled up fast as heck. I might die before I even get in the car. Don't worry, I'm out of here, boys. See you later.
Illicasi mom.
Hold up. Let me lose these cops real quick. And oh crap, I'll read those comments because I definitely didn't hear that all the way. Somebody. All right, let's do this the easy way then. Oh, look, I was looking down. Well,
what do you need exactly?
You know what I need? Where are these pieces of trash? Thanks.
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh?
In my car,
okay, leave it with me.
I hate when he says that line, oh, leave it to creepy Uncle Lester. What? Bro, stop saying that, dog. You know his mom passed away, dog. Stop saying that bullshit, dog. That's not funny. That's not funny. You and Justin need to quit doing that shit, dog. That is not funny and it's gross. Y'all talk about that man mom and know damn well she passed away just to make that dude mad, dog. Stop doing that shit. Y'all immature ass kids. Why did they spawn my car here? What the? Oh, there's a trail right here.
You play Apex.
Yes, I play Apex. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to download Apex actually because I wasn't planning on downloading it until the new season dropped. Honestly, because I haven't been to Apex in a little while like I wanted to be. Let's go check out this Pacific Standard job. Why get a notification if it's already full? Alright, I guess I'll end it there for now. Yeah, it's not going. And I'm definitely not looking for no damn queue, first of all. Hold up. I'm gonna end it after this. Thanks for loading. The names in GTA be the most awful things I've ever seen. This dude name's Wrinkle Peanut. It's like, come on. Why am I just posted up here like I'm finna hit somebody? There he is. Positive. Granted, that's still not no. That still ain't nothing. That's like a. $1 million in GTA is like a dollar. Like can't do much with it. I mean, look at this. This car isn't all that fast. The F1 cars are even slower than the sports cars. I don't even know why people even waste their time with this damn thing. A little D10. I keep purchasing the D10 like it's gonna do me justice.
Add you Savage X Guy 69.
I need cars with speed on them, dog. This is not it. This car It's faster. I didn't realize how fast this car was until I sold it. Because I sold that car like twice and it was free once upon a time. Problem with this is, even if you do have enough to afford a car, you still gonna need to, I'm trying to get my Tesseract back. This is the car I'm trying to get back. I mean, look at it. Damn thing is fast as heck and it's electric. Bro, stop trying to add me, Savage. I'm not trying to play Apex right now.
Add you.
I'm not trying to play Apex right now. I'll do it later. I don't know why this looks so good to me. Stop. Why do they got this stupid, bro? Like, I hate having to always reset. I have to always try to go back. You know, I gotta always scroll back down. You know what I mean? It's so annoying. Should I get this right now? I mean, I might as well.
I will give you money.
Might as well get it right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 5 as well. Split money, and if I just don't like it altogether, I can always sell it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna buy today, because it's off right now. Pretty soon I'm about to sell my stock I get from my nightclub, and plus I got more money inside my nightclub, so everything gonna be good. So I'm gonna end it here because Savage is getting antsy, and he's real antsy. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. And tonight I'm probably most likely gonna stream. Oh yeah, I'm very likely gonna stream Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, get more into it because I went further inside the game off stream, and my I've had so much fun with it. Like I really have. So, you know, until tonight.
Bye.